All right, coming up next, we get to a lightweight bout between Yuri Alcantara and Sergio Pettis. The younger brother of former UFC Lightweight champion Anthony Showtime Pettis. Here is the flyweight contender, Sergio Pettis, outstanding kickboxer under the tutelage of the outstanding striking coach Duke Rufus. Still a young man, Sergio Pettis has improved leaps and bounds since he made his first walk in the UFC tonight. Finds himself in yet another big fight, Joe.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down and prevent any sort of hip escapes because his hips are so strong. Physical freak who will sap your willpower and your gas tank with the best of them.
This guy has an amazing ability to control fighters from the top position. Once he gets there, that is where the fight will remain.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Taekwondo fighter, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Sergio Pettis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Suara Para, Brazil, Yuri Marijuana Alcantara.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
First round, you ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
And he's looking for that left.
Alcantara gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range.
Whoa! Oh, that was a hard one. Body kick, look at that.
Inside leg kick lands. Working out of that southpaw stance. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
And there's a single attempt. Tries to pass, but can't.
Pettis gets back up, and pretty quickly, I might add. And he lands a nice kick. Well played there to avoid the clinch.
Grabs a hold of the wrist, pins it down from here. He's looking for the Kimura. He wants to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's elbow and clasp his wrist together. From there, he wants to lift his opponent's wrist up and towards his back, putting tremendous pressure on that shoulder. Just absolutely incredible. He set up the submission and locked it in for the tap. Excellent job.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Yuri Marijuana El-Pantao.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, a lightweight tilt between Justin Scoggins and Jose Aldo. Well, what else can you say about Jose Aldo Jr.? Strong ground game, knockout power is there, some of the best leg kicks in UFC history. Representing Nova União, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, still the man considered by many to be the greatest featherweight in the history of mixed martial arts.
Jose Aldo is one of the most explosive and dynamic fighters in the UFC. His leg kicks are second to none, and he has the ability to finish a fight in a fraction of a second.
Man, is it good to see a striker of this caliber make the walk to the UFC octagon tonight. Really decorated on the feet, and no surprise, he's definitely interested, Joe, in keeping this fight standing. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic tonight. Takedown defense will be a weapon of use if he can keep the fight upright. Scary for the opposition tonight.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Aldo is 6 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, Justin Tank Stardust.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all...
He heard it! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Hard Superman punch.
Oh, straight right. Just a slip there.
Wow!
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's in trouble. Big shot.
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Big straight punch.
The left hook hits home.
He is going after it here.
Oh, the hook connects. Strong work up against the fence by Scoggins. He pummels. Now he's got double underhooks in the clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Good work blocking the knee.
Oh,
big knee!
This could be it right here. And another one. He's in trouble. Oh, very nice.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that. Oh!
This could be it. Oh! Body kick, look at that.
Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there.
High kick!
Oh!
He hurt him.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he's out.
That'll do it!
Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Oh, that was a no-doubter, Joe. That might even impress the likes of Edson Barboza. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent tonight. He couldn't have caught him much more flush than that, Joe. Full force, beautifully extends the leg right to the target, and that is the end of the fight. You got to think his paycheck could be $50,000 richer after that highlight turned in here tonight.
Look at this. Boom! And that is all she wrote.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 59 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, so a big win for Jose Aldo Jr. here tonight. You know he's got plus skills everywhere, and he certainly put them to good use here tonight. And Aldo really showing that championship form that saw him become a 2-time UFC featherweight champion Massive moment yet again for the future UFC Hall of Famer, Jose Aldo Jr. Coming up next, a UFC Lightweight Division bout. So here is the Mexican phenom, El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez. He is still perfect inside the octagon and has really done it with style points every step of the way. Unorthodox striking attack, and under Mike Valley has really put it all together. The wrestling and the grappling is there as well. Luis Claudio helping him with his jiu-jitsu. This is a 5-tool player in mixed martial arts and only getting better as he continues his assault on this UFC featherweight division.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Well, when we talk about sound defensive fighters, that conversation oftentimes begins with Dominic Cruz, but I'm going to enter this guy in the discussion because he sticks and moves with the best of them, gets the head off the center line, uses footwork and movement and defense to set up his own offense, and he stays so relaxed in there, Joe, because his defense is that sound and uses that defensive movement to create offensive angles. Very, very smart, sound defensive fighter who uses that to his advantage and figures to do that again tonight.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Rodriguez is 1 year his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Yeah! El Pantera Rodriguez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. Well, you want to talk about a guy who's already put together an amazing highlight reel. Here is the Mexican phenom, Yair Rodriguez. You may remember that flying head kick knockout of Andre Fili, stopped the legend BJ Penn early in 2017. Superstardom, the buzzword for Yair Rodriguez. We will see if this young man can keep it going tonight. Straight punch, that is useful. All right, so here we go with round one, and you got to be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan. Every time out, it's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Effective punch there by Rodriguez.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
There's the kick, it's blocked.
Good exchange there.
3 minutes. Well, his opponent found an opening there to the body. Nice hook shot there, but as he leans forward in trying to get into his own striking range, he's going to pay the price there to the body. Got to be careful. You don't want to eat too many of those power hooks downstairs.
Oh, he's clearly hurt. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Just misses with the straight right. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
That one hurt. They lock up the clinch.
And now he's got that tie clinch, Joe. Good opportunity to do significant damage here. Oh, nice shot there on the inside.
Yeah, and he's got double underhooks here. Struggling for position in the clinch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. And he switches to southpaw. Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering.
Yeah, he's got a nice snap for that leg kick. Very nice.
Just out of range with that right hook.
Nice shot.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Final seconds here. 1 second for the end of round one.
Here we get a look at some of the action from that round. Here's a perfect head kick. And here's another clean shot that lands. And here's a huge, perfectly placed punch that lands with devastating impact.
Looking at the punch, you gotta be careful. His striking has really started to pay off. I want you to cut those angles and get out of his range.
Brittany Palmer with us.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Round two is underway.
At the end of that round, his opponent was clearly hurt. He's going to look to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off.
How about that shin?
Really missed with that right hand. Throwing it to the body there.
Side kick, well placed. Rodriguez gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel.
Good combination.
Let me show you the total strikes. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
Oh, that was a big left hand he connected with. Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed.
Some nice back and forth action here. Lands an outside leg kick of his own.
He avoids the clinch.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him. Oh!
He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass.
Big body shot.
Body. Nice sweep right into half guard.
Oh! Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, that kick landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that elbow. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now defensively to avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick.
Slightly deflected.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it. Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Beautiful combination there by Yair Rodriguez. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Rodriguez. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He got tagged there.
15 seconds. Straight right is there. And that's the end of round number 2.
Let's take a look at some of the action from this round. Big power on this punch and results in a knockdown. Let's look at that from a different camera. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Here and relax. That eye is swollen. Terrible. I'm shocked if you can see anything at all out of it. We need to change the game plan. Your hands active.
Ariane Celeste is with us.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful kick to the body.
Big head kick.
Hard straight punch.
Oh!
He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble.
Oh, he might be out.
Nice leg kick.
Oh!
Big right hand. Big left hook. Hard left hand.
So in some trouble here. Holds on, not doing a whole lot, just trying to recover here, Joe. Rodriguez's lower jaw is extremely swollen now.
Big spinning back fist lands.
All right, so another strike to the body there, and Joe, we've seen in the later stages of this fight, not only an uptick in the aggression, but also in the body work. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses.
How about that shin? Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Big left punch. What a wild exchange.
Oh, big left.
Missed the mark.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, you hurt him. Beautiful body shot there, too.
right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Just out of range with that right hand. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, good for the goal. He's hurt. He's hurt. He is clearly in big, big trouble here. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. Just before the end of that round, a huge shot that drops his opponent and ultimately spells the end of the fight. Referee jumps in there furiously to stop the fight. That is a crazy, crazy knockout just at the end of the round.
Check it out here. Boom! And then he's out.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliotta is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 48 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Arnold Almighty.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. It's a lightweight bout between Bruce Lee and Aljamain Sterling. Well, a former Saks Fifth Avenue shoe salesman, now one of the best bantamweights on the planet. Here is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling, representing the Serra-Longo fight team in New York State. And he's been in there with some of the elites in the division. Aljamain Sterling very much has championship aspirations. He is tough, he is creative, outstanding cardio, scrambles with the best of them, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, and uses the length well on the feet. We'll see what Aljo can do here tonight in what is another big top 10 type of situation.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
Ah, yes, here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do, and as Dana White calls him, the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee making the walk tonight. You can make the argument no man has had as much of an influence on UFC fighters as Bruce Lee has. Quoted as saying, the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. Man, it would have been great to see what Bruce Lee could have done inside the UFC. He is making the walk tonight.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in because it's about to go down right now.
Dateline Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. All right, so here's Aljamain Sterling. Hasn't necessarily been a fast starter in the UFC. There's no denying the toughness, the creativeness, his scrambling ability. You know about the wrestling acumen, but he uses his length very well. This is a hard guy to hit, and it looks like he'll be hard to hit here out of the chute tonight.
And now he's working from full mount. He's going for the armbar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. He's got that armbar locked in. Look at this, though. Oh! That was a deep armbar, but a beautiful escape. And they're down on the ground. Inside the guard, right away. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Trying to spin to the back. But he's going to transition to the back. From a flattening out position, when you got a guy face down, you can really hurt him with that position.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
And he's got that arm triangle attempt again. He's got the arm secured. Scoots his hips back, sprawls. This arm triangle looks very tight. He may have to tap. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. He got choked, didn't tap in time, and went out.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if I'm most impressed with the setup or ultimately the technique to finish off the choke there, but his opponent showing off his patented toughness, wasn't willing to tap, so ultimately he goes to sleep. A huge result that we are just digesting here tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And it's over before he even gets a chance to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Let's get to the official decision here once more. Bruce Buffer.
Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the very first round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Aljamain Punkmaster Sterling.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully, all right, coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Will Brooks and the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung. All right, so here he is, folks, the Korean zombie Chan Sung Jung challenged Jose Aldo for the UFC featherweight title back in 2013. Then went on to do his mandatory military service with one of the more unforgettable performances you will ever see, a knockout of Dennis Bermudez in a main event in Houston, Texas, that reestablished the Korean zombie as a UFC featherweight contender, a guy many believe eventually will be strapped with that UFC title.
Chan Sung Jung has one of the best chins in the sport, and he is fearless in the pocket. His game plan is to just keep pushing forward, wear his opponent down, and finish things with a submission.
Well, American Top Team really believes they have a future champion on their hands here. His name is Will Brooks. Outside the UFC, he won a major title, and that's a huge feather in his cap. He comes to the UFC with a long list of big signature wins, big fight experience, 5-round experience, and we'll see what he chooses to do here tonight. He's a thoughtful fighter, high fight IQ, and a fighter who can attack you in a number of different ways.
This guy is a ground and pound expert. Look for him to try to get this fight to the ground where he can land thunderous blows from the top position.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with some differences in height, but the same reach. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Will Brooks.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
We are underway. All right, round 1 underway. Here is Will Brooks. Now, the majority of his recent wins have come by way of decision. Yes, they have been dominant, but the focus here tonight, getting off to a good start and prioritizing the finish. Will Brooks wants the big fights. A finish would be useful for him here tonight. Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
It looks like he's got that triangle locked up. He's got the knee over the ankle, pins down. He's gonna push that arm sideways across the face. Stunning, stunning, and he really made it look easy. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the fight clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round 1. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission. And the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a triangle choke, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung.
So congratulations to the Korean Zombie on yet another outstanding UFC showing here tonight. Just crazy to think about how much of his fighting prime was taken away by his military service and myriad injuries. But when Chan Sung-Jung is healthy, make no mistake about it, he looks the part of a future UFC champion.
Let me talk to you for just a quick moment, cause I see that you are in me. You wanna drink till you drunk, so you drank on my drink, but I'd rather roll with you. Since your intentions are not my dimensions, I think that it's time you should leave. And if you don't mind, hop off my line, cause I am...
All right, coming up next, a matchup in the UFC Lightweight division between the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, and Brian T-City Ortega. So as this knockout force makes his way to the octagon, Joe, this is not a guy you want to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and trade punches with. You get in a slugfest with this guy, more often than not, you're concussed, twitching on the canvas. You can be sure he'll be looking to make contact and find a home for those heavy hands early and often. Power for days, power in all of his strikes. Scary, scary addition to this division, and a guy who a lot of people believe will be an immediate contender.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch inside the octagon. He closes the distance well, and he's always in a position to attack and defend.
All right, here is the perennial contender, former world title challenger, the Motown Phenom, Kevin Lee, riding high after a recent win over Edson Barboza. The question is, can Kevin Lee put it all together here tonight and leave no shadow of a doubt that he and not anyone else is the #1 UFC lightweight contender?
This guy has inhuman cardio. The pace in which he keeps is absolutely breathtaking.
Kill the tape for this lightweight scrap. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height but big differences in reach. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Brian T-City Ortega! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. So here's the lightweight contender, the Motown phenom Kevin Lee, back for more. He believes his destiny is to become a UFC champion, and he can take another step in that direction by getting the finish here tonight. All right, first round is underway, and no surprise that his opponent's guard is high. He has done his homework. He has watched film. You know about these powerful overhand punches, a big part of his game plan every time out. We'll see if he can get it going here early in this one. Level change there, goes for the takedown.
It's very close here.
Getting tighter.
And his arm's free. Wow, very close. He's in full guard.
Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
Stuffed it, stuffed it.
Shucks his opponent to the ground. Too easy.
He's in half guard here. Back to side control.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch.
Trying to pass here. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He postures into place.
Oh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Lee.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Sweet reversal. He's going for an armbar here. Wants to get that leg across his opponent's face. He's got that armbar locked up. He wants to lean back and break that arm free. Any second now, he might have to tap. That armbar is very, very deep.
And there it is.
Just absolutely incredible. He was forced to tap. He got locked into that submission, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, Joe, that's about as good as it gets in terms of executing the submission. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and was able to get the tap shortly thereafter. Excellent work to set up and ultimately finish the submission here tonight.
And here it is again. Absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 56 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Brian T-City Ortega.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Lightweight Division bout. Going to be looking to find the target and find a home for those heavy hands. This is just not a guy anybody wants to get in a slugfest with. More often than not, you end up twitching on the canvas, concussed. You're playing with fire here if you choose to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with this guy.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
Oh, is it great to see this guy make the walk here tonight. Really as accomplished a striker as we've seen come into the UFC in years. And no surprise, he'll be interested in keeping the fight standing tonight. We'll see if he can put on a striking clinic. If the takedown defense holds up, figures to have a pronounced advantage on the feet.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! Third round in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Osaka, Japan, Karuta Ishihara. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Legend.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
There you go. First round, you ready? Are you ready?
We are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Opens with the inside leg kick. Ishihara gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, you're playing with fire there. He left the body wide open there, and he has shown an increased vulnerability to that strike, Joe, by leaning in, almost moving into the strike to set up his own offense. We'll see if he lowers that guard, lowers those elbows to prevent further damage.
That one hurt.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Strong defense there to block the shot.
Oh! Look at that, right to the temple. Good defense. straight punch. Look how light he is on his feet, too.
Just misses there with the left.
Good combination so far from both men.
Ishihara gets caught with that punch.
Checked.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. .45 seconds to go here in round one. Ishihara's hook to the body now is blocked. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Second round, straight ahead. Stop.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Excellent striking on display in that round.
Brittany Palmer with us tonight.
Second round, you ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so second round getting underway now. Not a bad first round. Both fighters had their moments. Looked like at times they were just getting warmed up a little bit, perhaps a little bit of a feeling out process over that first minute. What's your thoughts on what we saw there in that first round? Nice block and the follow-up counter with the jab.
Inside leg kick lands.
Nice 1-2 there. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward. Back and forth we go. Ishihara's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Joey missed with that straight right attempt.
Nice.
Oh, slipped that left hand well, Joe. The right hand just misses. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Under 2 minutes to go in our second round. Able to land to the body there with the left kick.
Powerful shot to the body there. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses. And a nice kick.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Less than a minute now to go in round two. Oh, he lands a hook.
These guys are swinging.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
And lands a good shot.
Oh, he just missed with that straight left hand, Joe. Ishihara gets hit with that stiff jab there. Strong takedown defense here, Joe. Single leg attempt does not materialize.
Little ground and pound here.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Very impressive striking going on in that round.
Change up your strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing looks awesome. And that head kick, that's it.
Ariane Celeste in the building as usual. Third round underway.
So far, phenomenal performance that we're so privileged to be able to watch. Caught him with a punch.
Whiffs on that offering. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Very nice leg kick there by Ishihara. Goes to the body there. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Oh, both men exchange. Oh, nice. That one hurt.
Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that wakes him up a little bit and he learns to get those hands up. Connects with the punch there. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh!
Kicked him in the face!
He's got him hurt here.
Big kick to the head. He is stunned.
Oh, he might be out. Missed with that right hand. Oh, right hook attempt.
Oh, he's
no
hurt.
good.
Oh, he is stumbling. And there he swung with a haymaker.
How about that shin? Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
There he goes. That's it. Boom.
Ishihara's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Tagged him.
20 seconds to go.
He tagged him again. He's hurt. Big shots. What a fight.
Look at me. You're okay. You're okay. Have a seat. Listen. All right. Hey, we all take shots, okay? All right. Listen. Come.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. Let's see it one more time.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Both men landing in that exchange.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Man, I could watch this guy all day. He continues to land a high number of strikes just as he did in the previous round. And at least to my amateur eyeballs, Joe, he's not showing any signs of slowing down tonight. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Try to establish that jab. Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in.
That's, again, the experience.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, beautiful straight left hand. Swing and a miss by Ishihara. Oh, misses with the jab. Under 1 minute remains in round 4 of a possible 5. Just missed with that right hand. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Slips the punch nicely there.
And he eats a kick.
Minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Let's take a look at some of the action in that round. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Really excellent striking being displayed in that round.
Perfectly. I love what you're doing with it.
Ariane Celeste on hand.
Here we go, let's go. You ready? You ready? Let's go.
5th and final round. How about that shin? Big kick. Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess. Oh! He tags him. He's got him hurt here.
He's getting tagged.
Oh! Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Tags him with the left. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, Joe. Really starting to pile up when it comes to the body strikes in the latter stages of this fight. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Back to the left hand now, but unable to connect, Joe. Oh, a huge block there.
Wow.
Oh!
He is in trouble.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
He hurt him with that hook. He's got to be careful there. Don't rush in.
Oh, big left hook there. Back to the jab now, no good. Man, Joe, he continues to lead.
He's in big trouble. He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there, Joe. Landed flush, and I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
We can see it from another angle here. Here's the huge uppercut that lands right on the money and ends this fight. Check out this angle here. Bam! And good night.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Roger!
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. Coming up next, it's a lightweight bout between Conor McGregor and Jimmy Rivera. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
This guy has world-class throws. Look for his opponent to try to keep as far away from this man's clinch as possible, because if he gets a hold of you, the results are devastating.
So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, and to say he has put Dublin, Ireland on the MMA map has got to be the understatement of the century. McGregor has vaulted into superstardom, former UFC featherweight champion, UFC lightweight champion, the only simultaneous two-division champion, and has become the biggest superstar mixed martial arts has ever seen in UFC history.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. McGregor is 1 year the elder. He is 5 inches taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. This is the first fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Jimmy El Terra Rivera! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
And with that touch of the gloves, we are underway.
Here we go. First round, you ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single-night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard high, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, McGregor's shot is blocked. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Rivera. Conor McGregor gets touched by that kick there. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Can he hang on? This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, beautiful hook.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. McGregor gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Punches blocked.
It appears he's got a cut on his eyebrow.
Kick lands forward.
Good
there.
shot. Whoa! He's in big, big trouble here. Oh! You got to be careful when you throw the same technique over and over and over again.
How about that shin?
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Look at that jab. Nice.
15 seconds to go. Again, they clinch.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn. And now, a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool. And he's only got 60 seconds to recover here. So we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight.
And here's a devastating blow that almost ends this fight.
Relax, you're okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. We've been here before.
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual. Here we are, early round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's going to get knocked out.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his strikes, change his tempo a little bit, and try to get his opponent out of there by landing more than just one strike at a time. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range.
There was a nice exchange.
Rivera gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to stun him.
Another shot, he's in trouble.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by McGregor. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Liver kick! He's hurt to the body. That's a big hook.
McGregor gets hit with a kick. That looked like it hurt you.
Good shot to the body by Conor.
Oh!
Kick to the face. Oh, he's getting hit. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Well-placed kick there, Joe. Effective use of the jab there by Rivera.
Rocked him with that right hand.
Conor McGregor gets hit by that leg kick. 1 minute now to go round two. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss.
Kicked him in the face.
He's got him hurt here.
Oh! He hurt him with that punch from the clinch. Big body shot. Body. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Man, what a round, what a round. Let's take a look at that again. And let's check that out from a different angle.
Take a seat.
Ariane Celeste with us tonight.
Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch into those kicks a little bit better now. Set those kicks up. There we go. Ready? You ready?
third round underway.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round.
Oh!
He's definitely rocked.
Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Rivera.
All right, let's go.
Going to the bottom.
Oh, he tagged him. He's rocked.
Oh! Oh, he brought that offense, Joe.
Oh, he missed that kick. And if he's stunned, he's in trouble. He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, that one is going to be hard to top when it comes to handing out performance bonuses late in the night. A huge kick for the knockout victory, and he couldn't have caught him much more flush. Full force, full extension, and you knew if he connected with that weapon at one point in this fight, it was going to spell the end of the night for his opponent. Mission accomplished right there.
Let's see that again from another angle. Great angle here. Boom.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Is called to stop this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor.
So, and still your UFC Lightweight Champion, the notorious Conor McGregor, finding a way yet again, seemingly with the odds stacked against him, to get his hand raised. He has had doubters every step of the way, and he has muted nearly all of them at this point in time. Big stage, bright lights, and yet again the brightest star, the notorious Conor McGregor. Congratulations on a big win here tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a lightweight matchup between Yuri Alcantara and Jose Aldo. So here he is, folks, the proud Brazilian Jose Aldo Jr., still the man who many believe is the greatest featherweight of all time. For 10 years, he went undefeated, and with style points every step of the way. Jose Aldo Jr., dynamic in every realm of mixed martial arts, grappling, striking, and making the walk once again here tonight.
Jose Aldo has devastating Muay Thai techniques, and to go along with that, he has a world-class ground game. We very rarely see that ground game, though, because his striking is so incredibly effective.
Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 36 wins, 10 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Suara Para, Brazil, Yuri Alcantara.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament. Changes his stance.
Missed that shot. Misses a huge hook to the head. He's got a beautiful leg kick. Showing the punch.
Neither guy really finding their range with much consistency here early. Well, he leaned right into that hook shot, Joe, and that is certainly something that bears watching here moving forward. I know he's confident in his chin, but he's a sitting duck there, walking right into the pocket to absorb that hook. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Oh, big shots. He's in trouble right now.
Oh, he might be out.
Big right hand.
Oh, what a leg kick. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Not there.
There's a single attempt.
He might get a finish here.
This could be it. It's getting tighter.
And that will do it.
Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly, it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, right, so big win for Jose Aldo Jr. here tonight. You know he's got plus skills everywhere, and he certainly put them to good use here tonight. And Aldo really showing that championship form that saw him become a two-time UFC featherweight champion. Massive moment yet again for the future UFC Hall of Famer, Jose Aldo Jr. Coming up next, a UFC Lightweight Division bout. Representing Serra-Longo Fight Team, here is the former collegiate wrestling standout, the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. Outstanding all-around game, Joe. He uses his length well. Striking defense has been on point. Sometimes has been a little bit tentative on the feet, still developing in a lot of respects when it comes to his all-around MMA game, but he's got the Funk Jitsu going. Outstanding kickboxer. He will look to put it all together here tonight.
This guy has devastating choking technique. If he can get a hold of your neck, he can close it off like very few in the world.
Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Sterling is 4 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Uniondale, New York, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the left corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, so here's Aljamain Sterling. Hasn't necessarily been a fast starter in the UFC. There's no denying the toughness, the creativeness, his scrambling ability. You know about the wrestling acumen, but he uses his length very well. This is a hard guy to hit, and it looks like he'll be hard to hit here out of the chute tonight. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan, obviously, coming in here tonight. They continue to exchange. Straight right, he misses.
He eats a high one. Huge kick, misses.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to allow for an opening down low. Sterling gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe.
Oh, tagged him.
He's got him hurt here. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round.
Nice inside leg kick.
Misses again with a right punch.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Landed a huge kick for the knockout.
Well, yeah, Joe, you want to talk about execution, and he just couldn't have done it any better than that. He is known for his kicks, and that was just a perfectly placed and timed kick. Full force, landed flush, full extension with the leg, and you knew that if his opponent didn't get the guard up, that was going to be the end of the night, and he went goodnight.
And here it is again. Boom! Right on the money.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Arnold Almighty.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. We get to a lightweight bout between the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung and Brian Ortega. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay of his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back.
This guy has insanely fast kicking speed and ridiculous leg dexterity. If you are close enough for him to kick you, you've got a real problem on your hands.
Well, every step of the way, the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung has made noise. Bonus money for the finish of Leonard Garcia, only twister in UFC history. Mark Hominick knockout, 6.2 seconds, second fastest knockout in UFC history. And then he was double bonused in a main event against Dustin Poirier. So this guy has produced highlight after highlight, returned from the military service and knocked out Dennis Bermudez. This is one of the best featherweights in the world, and when he's made the walk, Joe, he has proven that every time.
Chan Sung Jung is the most successful mixed martial arts fighter to ever come out of Korea. The man has outstanding skills in all areas of the game, and the nickname Korean Zombie came from his ridiculous ability to absorb punishment.
And And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Ortega is 26. Jung is 30. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Chung!
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
All right, the wait is over. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, so here's the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Chung, as we get ready to go here round 1. He's got a lot of late finishes, but not afraid to get the opponent out of there early. Second fastest knockout in UFC history against Mark Hominick, to his credit. We'll see if Chan Sung Chung gets out of the chute quickly tonight. All right, first round is underway. We'll see how long it takes for him to find a home for these patented, powerful overhand punches. Always a big weapon of his on fight night. We'll see how soon he can get it going tonight. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Jung, Joe.
And he lands a single leg takedown. Oh, he got reversed. He's moving into full mount.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1.
And he's trying to pass. Excellent movement here on the ground. He lands a big shot from the bottom. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by the Korean Zombie. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
That choke is locked up. Scoots his hips back, sprawls. Now he's fully got the triangle locked in. Oh my God! round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here it is again, beautiful arm triangle submission, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
At 4 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Brian T-City Ortega.
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Lightweight Division bout. So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, the only simultaneous two-division champion in UFC history, and really a guy who has taken the sport by storm. His win over Jose Aldo, Nate Diaz, most recently Eddie Alvarez. Remarkable what McGregor has accomplished in a short time in the UFC.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavin. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the Notorious And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Roger!
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
Are you ready? You ready?
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. Well, they are all standing inside this arena because the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, Conor McGregor, is back. Now let's see how it goes for him. You know Conor's going to be fighting elite competition, so how does it go after more than 600 days outside the octagon? Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early going?
Conor McGregor is one of the best kickers in the division. Keep an eye out for his leg strikes.
Lands the kick to the body there. Lost the shot here, Joe.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange. Nice jab. Oh, he's getting busted up.
Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. Unable to connect with the right.
Eats a nice right hand.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by McGregor. He lands the head kick. Just misses with the jab. Well, some have gotten through, Joe. This shot is blocked. Under a minute now to go. Tags him with the left hand. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Good body shot.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Nice defense there. Huge block. Ten seconds. Whoa!
What a fight. Here's a huge kick that stuns. Let's see this again. And let's get a better look at it from a different angle.
You're okay. Great job. Listen. All right, hey, you gotta come up. All right, hey. It happens.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual. Second round underway.
Now starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover. Conor McGregor has a very unpredictable striking style. Throws a lot of wild kicks, has some excellent knockout power in his punches, and has a very strong ground game as well.
He's got hurt here.
Nice leg kick.
Constantly a moving target. Oh, hook to the head by McGregor. Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws.
Oh! Kick to the face!
He's got him hurt here. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Nice. He hurt him! He's out! It's over!
And that's gonna do it.
A huge front kick for the victory.
Oh, absolutely one for the highlight reel right there. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent, and for him, I should say, but just caught him flush, full force, beautiful extension on the kick, and the fight was really over as soon as that one made contact. I'm not even sure he was conscious when he hit the canvas. Outstanding performance here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown and the subsequent follow-up strikes for the knockout. Check it out here. Bam! Out cold.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Well, we're getting used to saying it. Conor McGregor, your winner yet again as he continues what has been one of the most remarkable legacies in UFC history. And when the lights are at their brightest, as they were here tonight, the notorious Conor McGregor seems to come through with one of his vintage performances. A huge win for Conor McGregor on the big stage here tonight. It is a lightweight bout between Jose Aldo and Arnold Allen. Well, nice to see this young fighter healthy and making the walk here tonight. His takedowns are just incredible. High amplitude takedowns, great technique, explosion really with every shot, and seemingly no telegraph as well. So even a fighter with good takedown defense, more often than not, is not going to see this guy's shot coming.
This guy has outstanding defense, and having that type of skill, knowing that you can protect yourself and yet still land devastating blows of your own, it is a distinct advantage.
Well, what else can you say about Jose Aldo Jr.? Strong ground game, knockout power is there, some of the best leg kicks in UFC history. Representing Nova União, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, still the man considered by many to be the greatest featherweight in the history of mixed martial arts.
Jose Aldo is one of the most explosive and dynamic fighters in the UFC. His leg kicks are second to none, and he has the ability to finish a fight in a fraction of a second.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Aldo is 7 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Arnold Almighty!
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
First one, you ready? You ready?
Round 1. As well-versed as any fighter in the game, here is Jose Aldo Jr. back in the octagon. Interesting to see how he'll approach this particular challenge, but you can expect a heavy dose of those patented leg kicks here early. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
Jose Aldo's knee strikes are amongst the best in the business, and that could play a big factor in this fight. When you look at the way these two fighters line up, look for Jose Aldo to utilize the knee strike. It's one of his best weapons. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Aldo. Slips.
Just missed with that huge kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Aldo gets caught with that punch. Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there. Just missed with the left there. Nice punch there by Aldo.
Oh, landed it.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
And there he swung with a haymaker.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 1. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Tags him.
Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place he really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here.
Big punch.
Under a minute to go.
Full guard. Postures up. And got full mount.
30 seconds to go.
Armbar, armbar. Throws the other leg over the face. He's going to extend the body.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. And here it is again, another angle. And let's take a look at that from a different angle.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round 1 assignment.
Here we go. Second round. You ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway. All right, so second round underway. A little bit of a feeling out process, I guess, in that first round. Entertaining action on both sides. strides, nothing that wowed the crowd necessarily, Joe, but your thoughts ultimately on what we saw over those first 5 minutes.
Nice leg kick. Oh! You can tell that body shot hurt him bad. Oh, very nice.
See the total strikes. Leg kick checked by Aldo. How about that shin?
Just missed with a huge kick.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Constantly a moving target.
He tagged him with that right hand. Oh, good left hand.
Left hand.
Huge uppercut misses. Big shot to the head. He's stunned.
He's got him hurt here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. Just misses with a left hook there. So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased susceptibility to that strike here tonight.
That right eye's trouble.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt.
He is in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Less than a minute now to go in round two. 45 seconds remain in the round. Aldo gets caught with that punch. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, nice leg kick.
Check that one. Hit him with that straight left there. Oh, he landed a right hand.
Round three coming up next.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a powerful leg kick. Here's a powerful head kick that lands. Incredible striking on display in that round.
Thank you very much. Ariane Celeste is here.
Here we go. Third round. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Total strikes. Just misses with the jab there.
Nice leg kick.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. shot there, lands flush. Well, this is exactly the...
That'll do it! That's it! Wow! Wow! Man! A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, as far as highlights go, they don't get much prettier than that. A huge kick to end the night here tonight. He caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and that one was a no-doubter. The fight was over as soon as that foot made contact.
And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot, and he's out.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo.
All right, so another big UFC win for the former two-time UFC featherweight champion, Jose Aldo. He continues to represent Brazil as well as you possibly could. Let's also not forget they have the new facility at Nova União, triple the number of athletes training there as in their previous facility. So perhaps that is paying dividends for Jose Aldo. Certainly a clean performance here tonight. And Aldo gets his hand raised on the big stage yet again. All right, coming up next, a most anticipated lightweight showdown between Brian T-City Ortega and Conor McGregor. Well, just by nature of Conor McGregor returning to the UFC, tonight is one of the biggest nights in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Conor McGregor making his return after more than 600 days away. Of course, he dipped his toe into the boxing ring against Floyd Mayweather, but ultimately this is a mixed martial artist, and he is out to prove that he can return to the game the way he left it as the best fighter in the world.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm going to get my opponent to the mat. You know what? He's not going to be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. McGregor is 3 years his senior. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! All rounds in the UFC Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Brian T-City Ortega!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
Nice jab.
Oh, leg kick is good. And he connects there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Well, he
is clearly in big trouble. Big shots in the clinch. Good shot to the head.
And there comes the separation now.
That one hurt.
Oh, nice defense on the single leg attempt there. How about that shin?
Didn't quite connect. Tagged him.
Just misses with the punch by McGregor.
And there's another one.
2 minutes remain in the round. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Hook to the head there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Conor. Push kick there to the bottom. Ortega gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Establishing the jab here. A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
They're both landing bombs on each other.
Oh, nice straight there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Out of range with that one.
Look at that nasty jab.
So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, and there's the horn, and you hear the collective sigh from the crowd. They're all watching that lip, and we're monitoring it as well. Nasty, nasty gash. It's only getting worse by the moment. Doctor called in here. We'll see if he stops the fight.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. And here's another devastating shot to the head that really does damage. And let's look at that from a different camera.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Now, starting off this round, you gotta think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's gonna want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Conor McGregor has a very unpredictable striking style. Throws a lot of wild kicks, has some excellent knockout power in his punches, and has a very strong ground game as well.
We show you the total strikes.
And he winds up on top. And he moves into the mount. He's attacking with a submission. Here he goes. Let's see if he can finish it. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Break the grip.
And
this fight's over. This fight's over. He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, Joe, we know you can appreciate that. High-level jiu-jitsu there, executes the submission there, and a nice job, too, in transition to make sure that he was patient enough to set it up effectively, and the end of the fight came shortly thereafter. High-level stuff.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that arm bar locked in tight for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Brian T-City Ortega.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. Coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Jose Aldo and Brian T-City Ortega. As hard a title shot to come by as there is in any UFC division is at 155 pounds. Here he is, the consensus #1 lightweight title challenger, the #1 contender, at least in terms of the rankings, getting set for a title fight here tonight. A lot of people think he is a live underdog in this championship setting. I guess we'll find out here, Joe Rogan.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, in a division as talented as 155 pounds, it is absolutely remarkable what this man has accomplished. Here he is, folks, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Now, his goals, far more lofty than that. The title defenses are starting to pile up, but he believes with this type of challenger that has some momentum with fight fans, if he can dust this guy here tonight, he can take his career to the next level and start to be mentioned with the GOATs, the Hall of Fame types. For now, he'll have to settle for UFC lightweight champion. We will see how it goes for him tonight, Bates.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Ortega is 26. Aldo is 31. The rest of the numbers are close. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. It's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out Los Angeles, California, introducing the challenger, Brian T.C.T. Ortega! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Jose Aldo!
This is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight. Touch gloves.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Here we go. First round. You ready? You ready?
Yes, here we go. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Lightweight Championship.
Oh, kick to the face. Big shots.
The left hook hits home.
Those punches are very hard.
Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it, so let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Ooh, blocks the shot. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Aldo. How about that shin? Just missing on the uppercut there. Aldo gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up.
That one hurt. Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Now he goes for the single leg. Oh, Superman punch, Joe.
Aldo caught him with the left hand there.
2 minutes now to go. Ortega circling towards the left now.
Ooh, that's a powerful body kick right there.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Front kick to the body by T-City, Brian Ortega. Splits the guard and connects with the punch.
Kick. Big power in that kick.
Oh! Massive kick to the body. .30 seconds now to go in round 1. Nice Nice jab by Aldo. Just misses with the straight right. The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Here's a huge kick that stuns. Here's a nasty kick to the body. And here we see some excellent striking. Great power on that punch. Big round.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
We go second round. You ready? Ready?
Second round underway.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Effective jab there by Ortega.
Look at that. Oh, huge right hand. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well, he got his head snapped out by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward. Well-placed kick there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Going to the body there with the right kick.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. That's not it. He is rocked. But that one really hurt him. Oh, what a leg kick. Hard straight punch.
We've seen a lot of different looks tonight, Joe. Switches to southpaw once again. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by T-City, Brian Ortega. Aldo gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent.
Caught that one.
Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there.
Working from side control.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
He's looking for the inverted triangle from side control. What he wants to do here is he wants to rotate his hips, trapping the arm, then step over that arm with his leg, put his leg behind the back of his opponent's head. So, oh, look at that, slips right out of it. Wow, it's full mount.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ortega.
Excellent posture here.
.20 seconds to go, round two.
Oh, man, I love it.
All right, that's the end of round number two.
And that's what started everything off, that beautiful jab. And here's another punch that sneaks through. And here's another perfectly placed punch.
The OG Ariane Celeste in the building with us tonight. All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
He's feinting with that kick.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Aldo's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow. Can we show you the total strikes? T-City gets hit with a kick. How about that shin? Well, he got his head snapped back there, Joe. The straight punch lands flush to the head. And again, he's just not doing things. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble.
High amplitude takedown is true. That was a beautiful reaction to catch the leg.
He's got a Kimura. He's looking for a Kimura here inside control. And what he wants to do is, he wants to pin that hand down, slide his hand under his opponent's arm, and he gets out. I thought he was going to have to tap. Wow. In full guard. Very nice sweep, winds up in his opponent's guard. Good right hand.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Now he moves to full guard.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
In half guard.
Oh, nice punch there by T-City, Brian Ortega.
He's back into full guard now. He's in half guard. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
In his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Traps the arm, throws his leg over the top. Look at that, that is high-level ground game there. It's getting tighter, this could be the end. That's it!
That will do it!
Got caught in the choke and didn't have the time to tap.
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight, Joe. Really excellent work, not just with the setup, but with the transitions and top-level technique to ultimately get the finish and put his opponent unconscious.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So there he is, folks, the UFC Lightweight Champion. And Joe, he figured to beat any 155er in the world here tonight. As clean a performance as he could have turned in, and ultimately he gets the win by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to a reverse triangle. And new UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega.
Well, there is a new king of the 155-pounders, and you are looking at him, the undisputed lightweight champion. And it's one thing to come in and beat the champion. It's another thing to come in and submit him. So really an incredible result here tonight that we are still digesting, Joe. And as they celebrate in the corner, it's going to be very interesting to see who this fighter takes on next in the first defense of his 155-pound title.